this is the point where we're doing the primers. So up to this point, our brass prep is done for the first initial load. And so at this point, we're doing the primers. Now, what priming tool we got right there? This is the Frankfurt Arsenal priming tool. This is actually a really nice priming tool. Another priming tool that I use that I like a lot is this RCBS. Up until this this new priming tool right there, the Frankfurt, this was pretty much what we used. Now, this one has the shell holder, and I used to have the one that was universal, but I would squeeze that thing and pop cases and have a hard time getting them out, so I got rid of it. But so, one important thing when you're priming brass is, see if you can see this. Can you see how the primer is just underneath the brass right there? A lot of times if you don't seat that primer all the way down like you're supposed to, the primer will stick out just a little bit. And when the primer sticks out just a little bit and you close a bolt on it, it can give a negligent discharge that you didn't want to happen, right? So it doesn't happen a lot, but it can happen, especially if you're really racking your gun fast in a match. You got your primer out just a little bit too far, put it forward, slam it, boom, it shoots, and you didn't want it to. But so I make sure that they're all the way in. That will really happen really bad if you're shooting out of an AR-15. So you want to make sure that it's all the way in, because that AR-15 bolt comes with so much force that if it's out just a little bit, it can slap fire like that. But so that's what we do after the brass prep. We're just working with 100 rounds right now. So we're going to do the first 100 and load them so that we can start the powder charge. But we just prime all 100, and like I said, really the only thing that we make sure is that it seats all the way down and it's not extended out to that on the outside of the brass where it can accidentally shoot. Anyway, guys, I don't even know what step we're on anymore, but we're still going just in an order that we do it right here. And I think right now it's like we've been at this for like 6.5 hours. Just in all, to let you know, we've got 100 rounds totally done. We almost have all the brass completely turned. We're still turning it in the middle of doing all this other stuff. So the goal today is all of them expanded, all of them trimmed or neck turned, all of them fulling 3-sized, all of them primed, and then the 100 charges that we're going to use are thereabout. I don't know exactly how many it is. I'll explain the charging part to you next, but that's where we're at in roughly an 8-hour afternoon. All right, guys, ponder on it.